YouTube. Welcome back to the Arkham Underworld. This is your host, Bunbury Brandywine, and today we're taking a look at some subscriber-suggested content. This week, more people have asked about defenders, how they work, and how to use them than anything else, so we're going to go from one defensive troop type to the next in a series of videos. We're just gonna talk about them. So the first thing is, of course, the Sentry, the first unit. This is the first one you get, and he's also the cheapest. His health at a level 5 is not substantial, 353, and the damage per second, well, first of all, I have no idea why the health is there twice. Ignore that. His damage per second is 32. This is without any room boosts, and so it's also not that substantial. However, in tandem with other troops, and in tandem with a security room bonus, he becomes much more useful. Let's take a look. So now we have his health boosted from the 353 to over 500, which is awesome. So 500 is he's gonna stick around longer. He's gonna do damage longer, and his damage is also received a significant boost, moving from the 32 to the 45. Yes, 45. I'm tired. I'm not really great at math right now. And the way I use the Sentry, instead of just boosting him or sticking him in a random room, which you see all the time, don't do that. Make sure you put him where he's got friends. Now, this is not a great example because I do not suggest clustering sentries. They're squishy enough that my Killer Croc, if I was attacking, I'd send Killer Croc up here, or Mr. Freeze, or basically anyone, and I would do area of effect damage, and I would smash them all, knock them all down. Now they're not, all three of these guys aren't doing damage. They've also sustained a massive amount of damage, and my other troops can pick them off quickly. This is a poor example on purpose, showing you what not to do. So what I would probably do instead is I would have my armchairs moved about, and I would put a barricade, and I would put my troops behind barricades and armchairs and things like that, and moved about the room. Another advantage of doing this is the remote control explosives can only target one area at a time. Therefore, if I have everyone here, and especially if I had this chair moved out, someone could send a remote control explosive straight in and blow up all three of these guys at once. That's free defensive power gone, and that's hugely, hugely helpful if you're attacking. Very bad news for you if you're defending. In this case, I've got them pretty well bunkered, so I haven't had any issues with remote control explosives in that regard. And I've got the same sort of thing going on here with these barricades. The remote control explosive can't get past it to get to our next feature. So next time we'll be talking about the guard post and how to put him in strategic locations and to use him to your best avail. The last thing I'm going to say about the Sentry before we sign off with this video is this is what I see more often than not in defensive setups. What the heck is this? He's randomly sitting in a room alone where he's going to get mowed down in 0.2 seconds, dealing very, very little damage, has very little cover. This guy is literally a wasted troop, so don't do this.
Easy, boss. You aren't upset with me, are you?
I am upset with you, actually. Sentry, you were hanging out with the tech nerds. I want you in my security rooms. Keep them in the security rooms. You get a massive boost. You're keeping them with other defensive troops that are going to either tank or add to the DPS. You have to do that with the sentries. If you don't, I guarantee you will not see as much success in your defenses. So this has been Bunbury, highlighting all sorts of weird glitches and cool tips and tricks. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please sign on below, give us your comments and or your suggestions. We love your feedback, and we'd love to feature more of your ideas in future videos. As always, please like, share, and subscribe so we can see you all in future videos soon.